Welcome to 1111, which is a segment from my podcast where I talk about a topic for 11 minutes and 11 seconds. Um Real fast, look at my new tattoos. They are besties. Look, like, isn't it so cute? Like, they're so adorable. Like, they're cute little Zelda butterflies. I found out. Um I I've never played Zelda before, but now, okay, like, hear me out. I have something to like bond with nerds with now. Like, I'm like, if I see a hot nerd, I'm just gonna be like, "Whoa," and then they're gonna spot my tattoo, and they're gonna be like, wait, hold on, boom, chemistry. Now I just need to figure out what Zelda is about. I've played it once. I showed my niece my tattoo, and she's like, oh, "It's a Zelda butterfly." Because my niece is very into Zelda. Like, she's very much a nerd, which I love. I love that, like, I have a nerd niece, I have like a sporty niece, I have like a teenager, like, very annoying niece. Like, it's lit. But anyways, that's not the point. Actually, she's not annoying. I actually love her. She's not annoying. Like, I don't, like, she's just a teenager. Like, 14, 15, like that age. She's not annoying. She's like my favorite human being ever. She's my favorite. Just don't tell anyone, please. She's the Gemini that I sometimes post on my story. I actually really love her. I meant annoying as in like a funny, silly way. She's not annoying. She's actually like a super cool person. Like, love her. Anyways, with that being said, I now have something to like make all the nerd hot people fall in love with me, and you don't. So unless you probably do, I really don't know. I All I know is my experience, and that is 1111. Welcome to 1111. Today's topic is jealousy. Now, okay, I had to like refresh, just like regroup myself, get myself together with the whole, 1111 brain, just organize my thoughts, exist, because this is very much like I want to like be able to like talk about the subject but also have you like really relate to it, or like, be able to like, oh yeah, like, add on to it, and jealousy. Okay, jealousy is it's very important, like, it's very big. Okay, you can't, if you're not Latino, don't say this, because that's like stereotypes. I don't know how you feel about stereotypes. Me personally, I don't mind if like the person from, like, the person that the stereotype is about, I don't mind, joking like that. But I I have an issue when like another race is talking about stereotypes from my race or like other people's race that's not their race. I don't know. Call me crazy. I just don't like being microaggressed. But I feel like stereotypes are very, like, you know. But I feel like it's fine if like our own race, like, you know what I mean. Anyways, with that being said, Latinos are very jealous, okay? Like, we are notoriously known for being very jealous and like very like possessive and like very toxic and like very like, obviously not everybody, but just like the majority. Like, not the majority, but it's just very like well known, like, oh, Latinos are spicy, which is a little crazy, but you know what I mean. So, I was like, I'm not jealous. Like, I did not get jealous. Like, that's crazy. Like, whatever. So I just never really like tapped into that emotion because in my brain I blocked it off. Well, now I was like, okay, wait. Jealousy is just an emotion, like being happy, being sad, being angry, being, you know, whatever other emotion you have. It's just like that emotion. Like, you can only, allow it to just go that far. It's like, I'm sad right now, but it's gonna go away. Or I'm happy right now, it's gonna go away. I'm, mad right now, it's gonna go away. I'm jealous right now, it's gonna go away. I feel like when it's like that, I don't find an issue with it because you're not allowing it to like consume you and like consume all of your actions and like all of you, your partner or your friend or whatever. But I get jealous in a different forms. So I have a cousin. He's our trainer as well, and he has a better bond with my dad and my two brothers that I don't have. And obviously it's because I'm gay. And I think it's also because, like he is um straight, and like he likes sports, and like he likes, working out, and like he knows about, like, he's older than me, whatever. So like they obviously bond way better than me with them. And it makes me a little sad, but also it makes me very jealous. And I realized that I am a very, like, I had never been so vindictive, and like trying to be like the most evil human being ever. Whenever like I have the chance, I, like, my brain, like my intrusive thoughts are just awful towards this person because of my jealousy towards his relationship with my dad and my brothers that I probably will never be able to have. So I just get so like, and like obviously that's not like healthy. That's not okay. Like that's, like, stink. Let's breathe. Like it's okay. It's okay. Like, but I'm like, is it though? Like, is it okay? Like, I'm not going to, like, just be like, it's okay, and like brush it off. Like, me being Manny Rico, I'm going to dissect this. And I feel like it just stems from like emotional neglect from my father and my two brothers. I think it also stems from them never, like, getting to know me. Like, I realized that, like, my two brothers and my dad, they don't know me. Like, they kind of like don't have conversations about my interests and my hobbies, and like how I'm feeling, or like what I'm doing, or like, you know I like the same way with my sisters. Like, I'm very close with one of my sisters. Like, we know exactly like what we're doing. Like, we talk every single day. But not with my brothers and my dad. And it's, I don't know if it's just like I'm gay and they're very like, do you think they're like misogynist, and like, because homophobia is just, like, it also stems from like misogyny, and like, you hating like feminism and like feminine, traits. Do you see where I'm getting at? Like, it's not okay. They don't take the time to talk to me because I have feminine traits. My brain is blown. I had never thought of that. Everything makes so much more sense now. I they are like the typical, like the wife stays at home or whatever, and like the man works. They're literally the, like, description of that, and all of that is like patriarchy and like just misogyny, and like, oh my god, my brain is blown. And it's like, it's not okay. And I'm not going to like allow that. Obviously, I really don't want a relationship with them either. Like, I think I'm a very, like, if I want something, like, I'll figure out how to do it. And if I really wanted a relationship with them, I'm pretty more than positive that I would be able to do so. But now I'm like, I'm so like, whoa, like, I kind of unlocked. I love having these moments where like you unlock a certain like answer to what you've been like questioning your whole life, and you're like, oh my god, that's why. Or like, oh my god, like you have a new like philosophy towards something, or like you have a new, I don't know, that's lit. Like, okay, all right, so now what? Like, I kind of accepted that. I guess, like, with jealousy, you can have to accept what it is, and realize that, like, the people who are going to be with you and choose you, they're going, to never make you feel that way. Like, I personally feel like if I'm with someone that I love and that it loves me back, I genuinely feel like we're not going to make each other feel like we're not a priority. Obviously not first priority, third or second possibly, yeah, because I feel like I'm my first priority, me myself. But I'm like, I will never be with someone who makes me like second guess myself of like, am I doing enough, or am I doing too much, where I'm like, I kind of just want to be like appreciated. And I feel like that's the biggest thing that comes with all of this is like jealousy is kind of like you are craving some form of attention from that person that they're giving to someone else, and you kind of just want to make the relationship probably bigger, whatever, I don't know. But I guess that's where like my jealousy stems from. It's like the acceptance of other people, or like me seeing people my age being fully loved by their parents. That's like one of my biggest jealousies, is like seeing kids that are grow up being openly being like, you can do whatever you want, we'll love you regardless. That's like my biggest moment of jealousy. Um yeah. Or when I see like a kid playing with my dad, I'm like, I wish that was me. But anyways, love you so much. Please be safe. Jealousy is just an emotion. It'll go away. Love ya. Bye.